Welcome back, fellow Grand Strategists. My name is DanIsStoned, and I'm delighted for you to be able to join me today to start a very new Let's Play on Imperator Rome. So for those who followed me in the last series, we kind of did a wide campaign playing as Epirus, where we kind of conquered most of the Greek area, and we managed to get the Steam achievement, Third Victory, which means we managed to conquer Rome. And I've been thinking where we should play next. Now, considering that the previous playthrough I did kind of a wide playstyle with like a big sprawling empire with like lots of territories, well, I thought this would be a good time to actually try out a tall Let's Play. Just start with a tiny little thing and just make sure we control only one province, just all the land in one province, and the rest have vassals. And to do this, I thought the best thing to try it out would be with Massilia. So the objective of this Let's Play would be to start as Massilia, would release our two little territories over here, the city of Agat and the city of Antipolis, as vassals. And then what I'll do is try and conquer the province of Alp Maritime, which is the province that the main territory of Massilia is in. The province of Alp Maritime will be our main stronghold. I will own all the land in there, but then any other land I'll either give it to my vassals, give it to either Antipolis or Agat, and try and make two really big vassals and see if we can like kind of play the game tall. I know you can. I've seen people do it. I've seen people say you can do it. So I thought, well, it'll be about time we tried it out. So anyway, who are we as Massilia then? So we have Greek traditions, which means that we have access to the flanks ability, and we can unlock cavalry skirmish, military colonies ability, and raid city ability. The tradition focuses on heavy cavalry, heavy infantry and triremes. We are of Hellenistic heritage, which gives us wrong culture group happiness plus 10%, monthly civilization change plus 0.01%. However, pop assimilation speed is reduced by 15%. We are a plutocratic republic, which means rulers reign for 5 years. They have to be 35 years of age to be elected and can be re-elected after 10 years. This does give us access to 2 civic ideas and 1 religious idea. Now, if we do fill out these ideas, we should get plus 10% commerce income, I think, plus 1 import route in the capital, and of course we have a plus 35% civilization level straight away because we are a republic. We are of Hellenic religion, which gives us national citizen happiness plus 10%, and of Massilian culture, which is part of the wider Hellenistic culture group, which is really big and massive. Anyway, our leader is Euthychides Nigakorid. He's the Archon. He is an awful military leader, however, he's pretty decent at state affairs with 10 finesse. He's not very good at speaking in front of people with 3 charisma, and is slightly religious with 6 zeal. We have 4 territories and 58 pops, with 20 citizens, 18 freemen, 13 tribesmen, and 7 Hellenic Massilian slaves. We also have 2 people in a defensive league with us, which is her Hemeroskopeon, which is down over here somewhere, I think. Let me just double check where that is. Yes, it is. It's all the way down here, and of course Emporion over here. We do have 4 territories, but bear in mind, as soon as the game starts, I will release Agat and Antipolis as client states, because, yeah, we're going to play tall, and I think it's going to be really good fun. It's going to be really interesting to try this out. I've never played tall before. All the games I played, it's been like a kind of a wide playthrough, so, yeah, I'm really excited to get into this with you guys. Anyway, so let's start with Iron Man mode here. Let's keep it going. Tall Massilia, I've already created the prerequisite for the save game, which is nice, and let's get straight into it. So, let's quickly go through the plan here. So, as you can see, the province here, with my 2 territories here, they're in the province of Alp Maritime, okay? So, this is going to be our home province. So, we're going to try and own all the land in this. All this land will be in Massilia. So, we're going to keep all this. Any other land that we conquer afterwards will not be directly administered by us. We will release it to our client states. So, what I'm going to do here, first of all, is here, go into the nation overview. And we will release Liguria as a client state, and we will release Narbonensis as a client state. So now, as you can see, they are now no longer directly part of our control, but we have them as client states, which means they will pay for their own troops, make their own troops, etc. So we're not paying for them now, and they will do all stuff they want to do internally on their own. So now that is done, we need to sort some things out. So the first thing we're going to do is fill up some idea slots here. So let's go for the complex tariffs, because we want to get more money from commerce income. You'll see why in a little while. I have chosen that. We'll also go for another one. We'll go for the slave output. We have a few slaves, I think. We have 5 slaves. It's not major, but it's still enough to give us a little bit of a bonus. So we'll go for the tax farming. And then for the last one here, for the religious idea, I am going to go with haruspicy, which gives us loyalty of subject states plus 10. Considering we've just released 2 of our territories as vassals, this is going to be quite useful, so we'll pop that. And now you can see we have got capital import routes plus 1 and national commerce income plus 10%. So basically added with that there we have plus 30% national commerce income, which is brilliant. And as you can see, we now have 5 import routes here, which is massive. So the very first thing we're going to do here is start importing some stuff. However, I need to check if the diplomacy is changed to the right one. Yes, mercantile stance, which is fantastic, which gives us an extra 25% bonus to national commerce income. So adding all that with all the other stuff with the 30% due to the national ideas, it's just going to be great. And the create trade route cost is reduced by 40%, which is good because we have a load to do. Anyway, let's import iron first of all. We definitely want iron. That is the most important thing. So we'll import iron from Alp Carnier, which gives us access to heavy infantry units, which is going to be vital. And we'll also get 0.40 gold per month. I'm also going to import the second available iron from these guys because it gives me extra heavy infantry discipline. And it also reduces access to, well, the kind of my enemy's access to the iron. So no one else can take it off him because we've got all the iron off the guy. So we'll take that. The next thing we're going to do is probably go for some cloth here. Now cloth will give us local tax, more money, more men. That is kind of vital. So we'll get these guys from somewhere quite far away, maybe. Yeah, they're not. We'll get Cubia here, so we'll get some of that there. I'm going to get another one because if we, for the extra cloth, we get plus 5% tax for each surplus. So I'm going to definitely go for that. We'll go for it in Beturgia. So that's even more cash. And now we have one left. What do I want to go for here? I was thinking of going maybe with some stone. It could be pretty good because we get that extra fort defense, which would be nice. However, I could get for some elephants. Elephants would hurt, man. They would do a load of damage. But do I want war elephants? Maybe not. What would war elephants do extra damage-wise? If I were to recruit cohorts and I went for war elephants, they would do a lot of damage. Wow. I could put, yeah, I'm not going to get war elephants. They're expensive. They're really expensive to maintain. The more heavy infantry I have, the better. So I'll just let the war elephants go for now. And we'll get some hemp, local slave output, plus 10%. Plus 10%, which is even more money, which is great. Okay, so now we've got all that done. Let's try and get ourselves some tech to get even more cash. So we'll get for some standardized measures, import value plus 10%. Since we have 5 trade routes, we are importing 5 goods, so that increases the money. As you can see, since we have not many pops, the inventions don't cost as much at all. It only costs us 4.95 gold, and the more pops you have, the higher it costs. So we're going to go for that. It gives us some more import value. I'm also going to go for property tax here, which is more national tax, which is fantastic. Maybe go for some claim fabrication speed as well, because we'll be fabricating some claims. I'll also go for omen power, which would be nice as well, because we're going to take an omen in a minute, which would also be very cool. And I think that's about it for the moment. I don't really want to take anything else here. We're going to call an omen down. Now, national tax would be nice to call down. It's more money, so we're definitely going to do that here. Let's go for the Blessing of Hades. Okay, now all of that is done and dusted. I probably should get rid of my navy, or I'm going to keep my navy. I'll see how much money we make. It all depends on how much cash our navies make. However, I do need to place a general here. Do we have anybody decent? I don't really have a decent general. So I'm going to put the best guy for the job, Polyeuctos Mnesidimid. He's not brilliant, but he is okay. So he's been put in charge. Anyway, now the pretty much starting stuff is done. Let's actually start the game here. Actually, no, I didn't want to actually fabricate a claim. So what we're going to do here, we're going to fabricate a claim on these guys, on Saluvia here. Just because I need to probably go to war with somebody quickly to get the land. I just want to kind of unite our province as quickly as I can here. The more we take off it, the better, which would be fantastic. So let's just do that. So I'm going to fabricate a claim on these guys in Alp Maritime, which would be cool. Yeah, that's nice. We'll do that. That is pretty good. And now we just need to wait for the claims to go. I also need to increase the size of our army, but we'll see that depending on the amount of money we make per month when the monthly tick goes over and it resets the treasury balance, which would be good. So yeah, now we basically, you see these places, so these two now, they have their own armies. Antipolos has their own army and they maintain their fort on their own, and Narbonensis has their own army and they also maintain that fort on their own. They are my vassals, which means that, yeah, they pretty much do what I want them to do, which is pretty cool. Let's just get all these down. Here we go. And the good thing with client states, you can integrate them. So, but I don't really want to do that. We're playing tall, small little tiny states surrounded by big, powerful vassals. So So now see we make 390 per month with all them little things extra, which is pretty neat to be honest. And we are going to increase the size of our men. Probably go for some... Need some heavy infantry. Definitely need heavy infantry. Heavy infantry is going to be... That's going to really help us against these barbs. Okay, they have pretty big alliances here. They have an alliance with who? Comica. Let's just check this out. Them and them. Okay, they have double alliance there. I think though that if we get the heavy infantry, we could do enough damage to take these guys out. And if we make enough money, I could just hire mercs. And we could just do... Yeah, we could just hire mercs and they could really do some more damage. Anyway, we get some money here, so let's get some of these armies going. So let's recruit 1, 2, 3. Let's get 3 heavy infantry soldiers, which would be nice. We can maintain 3, so 3 that cost about 0.6 per heavy infantry, so that's 6, 12, so 12, 8, so it's 180. So yeah, it costs about 180, nearly 2 gold, 180. So we'll still be making nearly 2 gold per month. So that is fine. Don't want to make any more because I need to make some money, to be fair. I could go for some alliances. How many diplomatic relations do I actually have? I have 2 because I have 2 vassals. Okay, hopefully the vassals will be... Yeah, the vassals I think should come and help us in a war anyway. So I'm not really worried about that, to be fair. What about these guys? What province is this? That's out Meditteranean as well. These guys have 1 ally and they're allied with just Saluvia. So this could be a more viable option. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fabricate a claim on them as well. Just fabricate a claim on each of the neighbours. And we'll just declare war on which one is the most viable option. So, yeah, hopefully in this series I'll be able to show you guys how to play tall. It can be really fun from what I've gathered. I've never really tried it before, but the kind of concept really does appeal to me, to be fair. I'm just going to up the speed of it here. The concept does appeal to me, so just kind of take all the land in Province Meditteranean, keep that as our sovereign state, and then just kind of blob our vassals out, and just make some like really nice vassals blobbing out. And then the thing is, with having less land, it means we can get better research ratio, which means we'll be able to eat through tech, because we're just concentrating our pops in one area, which means less cities, which means more cities concentrate, more like less cities but bigger cities with more citizens and everything. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. As you can see, look, we do have 153% research efficiency, which means we're going to be eating through this tech. I mean, yeah, we're just going to be eating through it all, which will be really nice. And that's going to be a really big advantage against these barbarian tribes, because the higher we are ahead in tech, the more damage we'll do to these guys. Because these are barbarians, they are not really going to go ahead in tech. Trust me, we are going to be eclipsing them pretty easily. Anyway, citizens euphoric. So the patriotic citizens in Massilia are ecstatic at our benevolent rule. In honour of our majesty, they've kindly raised a rather pitiful sum of gold, hoping to procure some political favour. I gain popularity, get a bit of gold, but I'll have that. That's definitely something I want. I could increase... I could probably actually go for... What should I go for? I could get some more heavy infantry, to be honest. I mean, we are making 2.63 gold per month. I'm going to get another unit of heavy infantry. Get 4 of them. I mean, that could be the difference. Yeah, we've got the right composition there. I could train these guys. Yeah, I could drill them, but it's going to cost me a fair bob. I don't really want to do that. Oh, these guys have got double alliance now, so they're allied with Albissia as well. Yeah, well, it's like going to be which one's going to be the major pain. Oh, he's got a massive alliance. That's not good. That's a no-go. That's a really big no-go. You're allied with nobody. You here are just allied with these 2. That's going to probably be the best bet. Hopefully with mercs, it should be okay. We should be fine. That's what I'm going to guess. We should be fine with mercs. I might actually get rid of my navy here. Because how much is this navy costing me? This navy is costing me 2 gold per month. Yeah, I'm going to disband the navy. Okay, we'll have no shift to transport anything, but I don't need them yet. And that just gives me extra gold. There we go. Look, 417 now, which is considerable, really. And now we just need to stockpile gold to get these mercs. Extra mercs is going to actually help us. So we have enough troops here. I don't need any more, because I don't want to make it too big. It just costs us way too much to maintain. And we should be able to take them out. If we get these mercs here, and we split them into 2 stacks, and then this guy takes out this 8k, and these guys take out that 7k, plus our vassal here coming through the side. Well, not 7k, but 5k troops. And our vassals coming through the side, it should be okay. Hopefully our vassals will have access through this land, so... I could go for some more tech. Herbalism, army morale recovery could be cool. Starting experience shit now. I don't really need any of the rest of the stuff. A fair trade, what's this? A mercantile request. A collection of dissatisfied senators who have significant assets in trading fleets, mercantile ventures and wholesalers have convinced us to lobby on their behalf, demanding that we set aside additional protection for trading routes in and around our nation. So I lose a bit of money, and I lose a bit of manpower, but the mercantile faction will support me when changing laws. Okay, or they won't support. I'm not going to change any laws just yet, I don't think. I'm just going to check what there is available. Would be nice to go for some... what maritime laws? What could I have? Force through Senate cost. Import value would be cool. It would definitely be nice. Because we are a republic. I did forget to mention... Well, I did forget about it. We are a republic. That would be nice there. Institute wealth levy. Just to get that import value and civic faction influence. I like having the civic faction in power because they kind of... how to put it? They increase your money. Which is nice. Assembly of soldiers is cool as well. Because fabricate claim cost goes down. Let's just check who's in power. We will get the civic faction in power next, which is great. What do we have in government? What are our officers? Do we have any populists? We do. We have a populist here. Can I get rid of... I don't like populists, but he's the best man for the job. But yeah, it looks like the populists aren't that... Well, they are slightly, actually. 0.75, they gain 0.2, 0.50. Yeah, I don't want... Perseus Nagarid, who are you? I think it's that guy here. Yeah, I don't want that guy there. Yeah, you're not going to be there. I'm going to put this civic guy instead. I'm going to get the civic people up instead. I don't want the I don't want that populist guy getting more kind of more influence. So I'm going to do the... We're not going to spare the men. Definitely not. Hopefully that will go down now. I mean, it should do. Oh no, because he's a leader. Okay, so... Oh, because it's the head. That's why. And it's ×2. I don't know why. That's weird. I don't know why it's doubled though. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. At least the military faction's got more. The civic faction as well, they've got quite a bit. It would be nice. I really don't like having the populist faction in there, to be honest. And I want to actually keep it as a republic in this Let's Play through. I don't want to kind of turn it into a dictatorship. But you never know. I might change my mind throughout the series. Who knows? Things can happen. Anyway, so we are making enough gold here. I could probably try and... Do I need to actually buff up the land? I don't think so, not just yet. I think we need to really focus on going to war against these guys and just taking their land. Our vassals are... Well, he's starting to grow a small army, which is always nice. We have a small army here. I could increase it. I really could, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to save enough money here so we can hire some mercs, and they're going to help us take all this land here. When I do conquer it, though, I don't know if I'll be able to give this to Agath or not. Would I be able to transfer that to my vassal? That is the question. I would like to. Could I transfer this to a vassal? Like, if let's say if I was to do this here, would I be able to? Is there any way I can transfer it to a vassal? Or if I was to right-click on a vassal, and if I sell territory, oh, I can sell a territory. Okay, but I'll have to pass it through the Senate. That's interesting. Well, I'll probably be able to transfer occupation of the land in a war anyway. That is probably a solution. Anyway, let's keep all this going. We are fabricating the claims, which is nice. So by the time the claim is fabricated, we should have enough money to actually pretty much hire the mercs. Veterans move on. So I gain 836 manpower, and Massilia gets state-owned farmland, which is the local unrest -1, local tax, more money. Fantastic. So we make now 440 per month in gold, which is brilliant. That's Liguria. Oh, Liguria are building ships from that. Oh, cool. They can actually build ships from me. That is wicked. I didn't know that. That is pretty cool, I've got to say. I will authorise allies to attach. I could probably train my troops up, to be honest. How much money would I make if I did that? Let's just double check. I make 442. If I get my army on drill, I make 354. That's not bad. I'll do that, actually. We'll get them training, and I'll get that experience up so they take less damage. Olympic Games. So who do I send? Polycos. Who are you? Friend of the Areopagus, or I send the researcher guy? I'm going to send this guy. Yeah, let's send him. Epokilos. We'll send that guy. I don't want to send the researcher. He's got a job to do, and I want to kind of keep him in there. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to take these guys out. Yeah, they're improving opinion of cartage of them. That's not bothered. If I could take these guys out, it'd be cool. What do they have? They have wood there. They have wine. These guys have wine. I'd have a load of surplus of wine, which is neat. I could export all that, which would also reduce army maintenance costs. If you export wine, it reduces army maintenance costs, and if I have a surplus in the capital, it reduces it even more, which means more money, which is a good thing. Here they cost 4 every month. I can easily maintain them as well. Yeah, I can easily maintain them. That is neat. That is going to be the way forward. Okay, we've got a casus belli on these guys now, which would be nice to take them out. Yeah, I wonder how many vassals can I actually have? I think I can only have 2 at the moment. We'll go on diplomacy here. Yeah, I can only have 2, but it will grow if I get into a local power, or not a local power, but a regional power. I think I'm a local power at the moment. Yeah, if we get to a regional power, I should have more diplomatic relations available. Who won? So, Denipos Asandrid, who was a researcher. Not my place, though, so oh well. We're getting a bit of popularity with that. What is our culture? Massilian, of course. And are we majoritarily... What? Are we... Okay, I have a few that are alluvian. But I need to know where. Is it in Massilia? Yeah, I have 4 alluvian pops there. And here I have a couple of alluvian as well. Where am I gonna do I have enough food though in this province though? Of Alp Maritime. I think we have livestock here. Livestock, horses, livestock, furs, and fish. And we have some fish there as well. Okay, that is nice. So we have enough food actually to do this. Because I was kind of worried at first that would I have enough food, food producing territories to actually kind of how to put it, produce enough food to feed my land, because since we're going to be very small and we're going to kind of amass quite a few pops in a very small area, and you're going to need to feed these pops. How much influence do we have? I have, 160, I have 61 political influence, it's okay. Anyway, red-handed, several nights ago, Antipatros Nikagorid were discovered while helping himself to a sizable quantity of gold from the treasury. I can either have him flogged, I can chide him publicly, or whatever, I lose 50 gold though. I can chide him publicly. No, have him flogged. I gain popularity for doing that. Yeah, I'm going to have him flogged. See, now he lost... I was going to go to war, and thanks to that idiot, I kind of lost money. Thank you, you fool. Because we're very close to getting the claim. Wow, they've actually built up their armies pretty quickly. They like have 6k troops. That is great. That's actually really helpful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this Let's Play. Playing a tall play style. Never done it before. I'm very excited about doing it. And hopefully it'll give you guys tips on how to do it on the way, because I'm like never done it before, so I'm nowhere near a pro at playing tall. But hopefully we'll kind of learn together on the way, and if you guys can pick up any tips off it, then I mean that's great. That's my job done, and I hope it helps you guys. When do I want to go to war here? I probably need to make at least 150 gold, to be honest. If I can make 150 gold, then I will go to war. And then I'll take it. Yeah, I'll make 150 gold. Once we get to that 150, need to probably just wait a year. If I wait another year, then we should be fine. If I were to actually do... I need to actually try and get the Senate behind me. So what I'm going to do here is... the elections... What? We've got a populist guy coming next. No way. So what do I... No, I don't want to do that. What if I give the civic faction some more positions in office? Is there anyone of the civic faction? No, you're awful. What about this guy? Anyone? Pie-tiered? Yeah, you can be the man. Put you there. This guy can stay. Maybe put the mercantile faction. Let's get some of the mercantile guys. Or maybe not. What's that? That's some stability, sacrifice to the gods cost. Yeah, let's put the... why are you not loyal? Yeah, I'll put you there. There we go. Just try and get the other factions going, because see if I can get their influence up. Because now we actually have the populist. I'm actually going to actually spend a bit of stability and tyranny just to get them guys up. There we go. That gets rid of the populist seats. Yeah, there we go. So now we have the civic faction coming into power, which is what we want. When he gets to power, I will make sure he tries to... I'll make sure we go to war. I might actually force it through the Senate, to be honest. It's probably best that way. We're getting a little bit of tyranny, but I can afford to do it at the start. I'm not really bothered about, like, kind of gaining tyranny to start with. I probably should just force it through. Anyway, 114 gold, which is okay. How much does it cost to maintain again? 437. Yeah, I can maintain these guys. I can maintain these guys for quite a while. Still only got them 2 alliances. Albissia and Saluvia. It'd be nice to take Albissia as well, because it's all in Alps Maritime as well, which is fantastic. Which is even more land. Okay, we are known as Harsh now. Okay, that's... oh, local slave output. And national slave output, nice. But however, I do lose monthly popularity at an alarming rate. So we're going to have to be careful on that front. I think we're pretty much ready to go to war here. I've got a feeling that it's like now is the right time. Especially since that, yeah, we're going to go to war here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys off drilling, which is fine. I'm going to hire these mercs, which would cost us 52 to disband, 437 per month. Yeah, let's just go for the mercs there. I can maintain them over here, no problem. Hopefully now we are off. They are off. They are off training. I could probably maintain them. Yes, I can maintain them. We lose 0.07 per month. It's just peanuts. That's fine. That is more than enough. So I'm going to actually move these over here. Just split them up slightly. My 2 units. Don't want to keep them. Well, actually no. Well, how much? What's the weight of this army? 11. Yeah, I can maintain them in Torrentium actually. That's fine. So I'll maintain them there. These guys are going to wait to get the morale up. I'm not going to do unit reorganization because I would lose so much cash. It would be ridiculous, and I want to kind of have as much cash as I can possibly have. And now we're basically losing no money per month, so we can. This is fine. That's stable, and that's good. So I'll probably do the war in the next episode, to be honest. I don't think I'll have time here. Since we are at, yeah, I'm at 26 minutes. Half an hour is pretty much the basic format. With this, we should be fine. I mean, Jesus Christ, he has no heavy infantry, and I've got heavy infantry and cav. I mean, the guy is just going to get trounced. And we have our vassals. Hopefully our vassals will have military access. If they don't, they could just transport them by ship, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Anyway, pillaged. Oh god, the mercs are pillaging. Okay, we can afford to anger Annias. Oh god. Okay. Okay, so what do I do here? I lose a bit of manpower. Get a bit of national unrest. Yeah, I'm going to lose a bit of manpower. It's fine. God. Pillaging buggers. Have some political influence, so I should probably get some import routes. What do you reckon? I could entice business investments. It does cost a lot, though. We'll see. I'll see. We'll just store up our political influence, and we'll see afterwards. Okay, let's... actually, I'm just going to quickly do unit reorganisation. Let's see how much it costs me. Because it's just going to take forever otherwise. And elections are soon. Actually, elections are soon, which is fine. However, we lose 4 per month here. But we do have the civic faction, which is going to be coming to power, which gives us national tax plus 20%. Which is going to be useful. I was going to do this for a tiny little bit, probably until the election, and then we'll take it off because we're just going to be losing too much money. A child is born, but since it's a republic, it's not too much of an issue because the power does not get passed on from father to son. Anyway, senatorial resistance. Pietius Pietid has proven to be a contentious candidate as Archon. Previously an outspoken critic of the government, he was spoken of contempt during meetings of the Senate. Law changing. Yeah, I'm not going to change any laws just yet, so that's fine. Anyway, the civic faction is in power now, which is pretty cool, and I need to put somebody... I'm not going to put you because you're populist. I'm going to put the Nicagarid here. He's got 10 finesse, he's really good, and he'll go really make us eat through the tech levels, which is cool. I'm going to go some Omen here, we'll go for national tax. Again, national tax money, which is pretty neat. Hopefully now we should lose a little bit less, like not lose as much money. Hopefully. Come on. Yeah, he still has only 2 allies, which is great. We are losing 337 now. I'll do it for another month. We'll do it for another month and then I'll take it off unit reorganisation. I wonder if hopefully my allies or my vassals can join me. I'd like them to join me. It would be nice if they could. Probably do one more here and then get it off unit reorganisation. Anyway, legal chicanery. It's outrageous display of brazen ineptitude Bakshides Leontid challenged the ownership of a holding belonging to Pythius Fighter this afternoon. So, our time is valuable. I gain 50 gold. Well, I gain stability. What do I want? Do I want stability? Or do I want some money? I think I want stability. Oh no, I want money. I want money. Yep, money. Money, 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 money. You never know when you might need it. And the stability is going up on its own anyway, so... Goes up by 0.15. I could sacrifice a pig. Cost us 44 to do. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice a pig. There we go. Sacrifice little piggy. Take them off unit reorganisation now. Don't really need to. Just, actually no, I'll keep them on it to get it to the max. We have enough money anyway. And there we go. See, even with it off now, we make 0.59, so we're in positive. So I can keep these mercs for as long as I really need them, to be honest. So these guys won't want me to declare war. How come the whole of the civic faction support me? These guys aren't, so why? Because I don't have any popularity. I don't have 80 prominence. The target is stronger than us, and I have no military ideas. Okay. Tech-wise, when do I go up? October 457. I don't want to wait a year, so that's not going to work. I could try and befriend the dude, but I have no money. Now I'm just going to go for the tyranny. I'm going to take the tyranny hit. I mean, screw it. We'll just take the tyranny hit. Whatever. That's fine. I can do that. It's only 5 tyranny. I'll just force it through. It's for a good cause. It's to gain land, so I know what I'm doing. Anyway, so take that off there, unit reorganisation, so you can maintain the troops now. And I'm going to do a cut in the video here, guys, and then straight away in the next episode, we'll definitely go to war against Decatia, who will bring in Saluvia and Albisia. Hopefully, with our mercs, our army, and our vassals, we should be able to siege the day and win everything and take some more land. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to hit that like button down below. And if you have any tips whatsoever on playing Tull, I mean, don't hesitate to bang them in the comments below, and I'll take a look at them, and I'll see if I can do it and whatnot. Just don't hesitate to do it. Do it, guys, please. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys later, and just see you guys. Bye-bye.